What's up, everybody? It's Boy Z-Man here to bring you part 48 of our Let's Play of Pokemon Fire Red in the last part. We were here, we had just defeated Agatha, and before her, Bruno. And now, we're about ready to head into the final room to face the fourth member of the Elite Four. Now, before we get started, I decided I should probably use a few rare candies to make sure all my Pokemon are up to level 45 minimum. And I moved Bolt out in front because I already know who the next the next Elite Four member is. And the next Elite Four member isn't necessarily too hard to defeat, but he's got probably the second most overpowered type of Pokemon in the game. This is Lance. He wears a cape. Yes, he's a cosplayer, kind of. I don't know who's cosplaying, but you know. Ah, I've heard about you, Z. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Z. So here we go. We're going to take on Lance. I always thought this guy was the coolest guy ever when I was a kid. I mean, look at him. Dude's wearing a cape. You know who else wears a cape? Batman. And Batman's cool. So Lance has 5 Pokemon. Not all of them are Dragon types, but for the most part they are Dragon types. Gyarados was supposed to originally be a Dragon type, but then he would have been overpowered. So instead, he's a Water Flying type, which gives him a 4 times weakness to electric attacks. Thus why Bolt is out in front. Now it's level 56, it knows the moves Bite, Dragon Rage, Twister, and Hyper Beam. We're going to have to be careful with his Hyper Beam. I believe all of his Pokemon do. Yes, they all have Hyper Beam, so you have to watch out for that. Luckily, one Thunderbolt will easily be able to take out a Gyarados. I mean, 4 times effectiveness, it's not even fair. Bolt's going to gain some experience points, and I'm going to withdraw her right away because here comes Dragonair. Yes, I'm going to change Pokemon. Now, Dragonair is a strictly Dragon-type Pokemon, if I remember correctly. It knows the moves Safeguard, Dragon Rage, Outrage, and Hyper Beam. Nessie is going to be critical in this fight, as I'm sure we all know. If I can get off this Ice Beam, which I did, she used Safeguard instead of something smart. Ice type moves are the only things that Dragon types are weak against. Hopefully I can get him to use his full restore. Yes. If I can get him to use both of his full restores here, it would be perfect. Unfortunately, Nessie might have to take a Hyper Beam. Nessie's going to be revived a few times during this battle, believe me. I believe he does have 2 full restores. No, he does not. Thank goodness you missed with that Hyper Beam. Oh. The thing with Hyper Beam, it is extremely strong, but the next move, it has to wait. Now, I forgot to tell you what Dragonair can do. It knows Safeguard, Dragon Rage, Outrage, and Hyper Beam. Maybe. That could have been the one that also knows Thunder Wave instead of Outrage. I'm not sure which one it was. I never got to experience it that far. So Nessie gets the experience points. Here comes Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl. I'm going to stick with Nessie for now. Hopefully this Aerodactyl does not get off a Hyper Beam, which I know it will. Ancient Power shouldn't do too much. That did way too much. That did a lot more than I ever wanted it to. Luckily, it is it's part rock, part flying type. It knows the moves Wing Attack, Ancient Power, Scary Face, and Hyper Beam. Nessie's not fast enough. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Surf and let him Hyper Beam. Actually, I might be able to take this guy down if I'm lucky. Nessie's going to go down. I'm going to need to use a Revive here soon, but I'm going to send out Albert. Now, I know this isn't going to work, but I'm going to go ahead and Brick Break this thing. Hopefully I can get enough damage in on it to take it down, but it is part rock. Oh, crap, that didn't work at all. Here comes a Hyper Beam. Come on, Albert, I'm going to need you to absorb this one. Really going to need you to absorb this one. Whew, you did alright. You did alright, Albert. I should be able to take out this Aerodactyl using only Albert, because he's got to recharge. Here comes the Brick Break. Take him out, Albert. Well done, my friend. Alright, the next thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to send out a Pokemon basically to die. because he's sending out his Dragonite. Oh, crap. Alright, we got 3 Pokemon down. We need 2 more. Here comes Dragonite. Dragonite is a flying dragon-type Pokemon. It is level 60. It knows the moves Safeguard, Outrage, Wing Attack, and Hyper Beam. I'm going to send out... Bolt for now. Hopefully Bolt should be able to take... Maybe he can take a hit from this Dragonite. I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to have to use a Revive on Nessie. Actually, I think I have a Max Revive down here that I can use. Yes, there it is. There's my Max Revive. Let's go ahead and use this on Nessie. The Max Revive is going to be able to heal her all the way up instead of halfway up, which means I can take her in one more turn. And Dragonites can use Hyper Beam, which means Bolt is dead. No way Bolt's going to survive a Hyper Beam, unfortunately. Bolt goes down, which means we can now send in Nessie. Go Nessie. Now Dragonite is a dual flying dragon type, which means that Ice Beam should do 4 times damage to this Dragonite, which means I should be able to take it out in one hit. Oh geez, wow, that didn't go in one hit at all. And it has a Citrus Berry. Son of a... Okay. Here comes... I don't know. If he uses a Hyper Beam, I think Nessie is screwed. Oh, he used Safeguard. Thank you, Dragonite. Thank you so much. Let's Ice Beam this thing. Ice Beam will definitely be able to take out Dragonite now. Down goes Dragonite. It's super effective. Times 4. Dragonite goes down. Nessie will get some experience points. He's getting pretty close to level 46. Here comes Dragonair. I do not want to switch Pokemon. What am I thinking? This Dragonair either knows the moves Safeguard, Dragon Rage, Outrage, or Hyper Beam, or Safeguard, Outrage, Thunder Wave, Hyper Beam. Basically, it can either know Dragon Rage, or Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave could be an issue, but it is a Dragon type Pokemon. It knows Thunder Wave. So I'm paralyzed. That's great. So it's that Pokemon. That's good to know. Ice Beam does 2 times effectiveness. Almost takes it out, just like the last Dragonair. And he did have another full restore. Why did he use a full restore here? He has stronger Pokemon than this Dragonair. He used both of his full restores on Dragonair. That sucks. Alright, so Ice Beam. Take it out. Oh, that did less damage than before. I'm still paralyzed, which means Outrage shouldn't do too much. I hope. Alright, let's take... Ah, crap. Paralyzation. That's why you gotta look out for it. Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave's a good move when you're using it. Let's just say that. Finally, we can get off that final Ice Beam and take out Dragonair. Thank goodness. Super effective. Dragonair fainted. Nessie's going to gain the experience points, almost grow to level 46, and we can take out the player Lance. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are the Pokemon Master. And, geez, he's got some cash on him. Well done, Lance. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Z. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge left. Oh, that's bullcrap right there. That's what that is. Who? Who else? There's one more trainer to face. His name is... Gary Mafolk. Damn you, Gary Mafolk. You son of a... Ugh. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. That bastard Gary Mafolk. The reason he got his name is because he was always one step ahead of you. And once again, he's one step ahead of you. This time, he beat the Elite Four before you. So, I know this part is really short, but I'm going to go ahead and end the part right here. I want to save the final battle with Gary Mafolk and the credits sequence for the next episode. So guys, got one more battle left. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll see all of you guys next time.